Hello everyone and welcome back. I thought we'd stay with a bit of a beachy theme as it's very summery at the moment here. So I've got this lovely mould of quite a large fish, just to give you an idea of how big it is. It measures about 14.5 centimetres by 12. So it's quite a nice big mould. So I'm actually going to be using a deep pour for this because it is so big. But what I thought was, why don't we have fish inside a fish? So I thought we'd try and create a little bit of an aquarium inside him. I know it won't be that clear because of the scales and everything that's going on here, but I thought it'd be quite amusing. So I've got some things prepared. What I've got is some of these. This is all plastic weed that is meant for aquariums and things like that. I think I've got some off of Amazon and some off of Temu, wherever I could find them really. And these little fish, they've all come off of Temu. I ordered these ones off of Temu, but again, I think you can get them from Amazon and things. So what I've done is I've cut some to size and attached a fish on this one with some UV glue, and then done a similar thing with that one there. And with this one, again, I've got one that I've attached to the actual leaf, and then I've attached one from the leaf with this invisible thread, which is an actual nightmare to use, as you can imagine, because it is invisible and you can't see what you're doing with it. So that's why I haven't shown any of this on camera, because you'd just give up on it if you were trying to watch me do that. It took so long. But what I did is I tied one end of the thread to this, and I again secured it with some UV resin. Brought up the other end to attach to the fish, again secured that, and brought it back down again onto this side. So hopefully when it's inside the fish, it'll look as if that one's swimming above. So I need to attach them all to these sticks, so that the idea is I'm going to have them all attached to sticks going across the body like so. So I've got some hot glue and we'll get some attached to it. Now this one is going to go at the end, this side, and I want the fish that way around. So I need to make sure that he sits on the stick that way round. So I'm just going to put some hot glue on the stick, just central. And then attach that like that. Just hold it in place for a minute. Hopefully that's going to keep it in place. Just let that cool off. Might need a little bit more. It was a bit uneven, that one. That's better. That's that one. This one I want that way round. So again, middle of the stick, pop some glue on. And hold that in place while that just dries. And then we just got the one to do for this side. Make sure that's dry. That's that one. And this one, I want it to go round that way. So it's got a slight bend to it, which I thought would be quite good going around the nose of the fish there. So again, stick, get some glue. And hold that in place. So what I will do now is I'm going to mix up some of the deep pour resin and we'll get back to you. Well, this is all mixed up now. I've actually not used my deep pour for quite some time, and as you can see it has gone a little bit yellow. It's not as bad as what it was. is I did use some of this Resin Rescue from Elichem. It is very good, but mine was very yellow, so it has left a little bit of a tint in there. But that's okay, I don't mind. It's going to look a little bit watery, isn't it? Right, so what I'm going to start off with is by spraying the mould with some of the alcohol spray, just to try and eliminate some of the bubbles. And I'm going to pour a little bit in, just to start it off down the bottom there. And we'll just have a squeeze about there. Nice thing with the deep pour is that it does have a long time for the bubbles to come out, which is good. I'll give that a good poke. And then I'm going to start putting the little leaves in. So we've got this one to go at the end here. Just make sure that goes in. And give that a bit of a spray with alcohol. This one is going up this end. Make sure that's in position there. And this one's going in the middle. And then I'm just going to slowly pour that into the mould. I'm going to use the stick and pour it down the stick to try and eliminate too many bubbles. Just to do it slowly. And when it just gets past that tail, we'll give it another little squeeze. I think we've got a little bit of a way to go yet. So if you do enjoy the videos, please do like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and it will notify you when my next videos are up and running. There we are, so we're just about above the tail there, so I'm going to give that a squeeze because I can see there's a bubble in there. Maybe needs a little bit more in there. I'm not going to fill this right up to the top because I do want to put some like gravel at the bottom, which will hide the bits, the stalks from the end of the leaves and everything there. And also deep pour is notorious for shrinking a lot more than the normal 1-to-1 resin. But that's fine because, as I say, that's what I want. So we'll bring that up to here. Have a look, see what that looks like. It's back into position. There we are. So I do think we're going to have a little bit of a green tinge to the water, but that's okay. Don't mind that too much. So we leave that now. It's going to take about 2 to 3 days for that to cure. And then when that's done, we'll come back, remove the sticks, and then we can put a top layer of the gravel on top. So I'll see you in about 3 days. This is all cured. So what we need to do now is to remove these sticks and the stems down as far as we can so that we can put the gravel part on top. So I don't know whether the sticks will just come off. We'll just have to try. No, I think they're going to be stuck on there. So I'm going to just cut them if I can with my knife, just gently. There's one. 2. And just get the last one there. And any little bits that are still stuck up, I can just trim off with these nail clippers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some resin, and then I'm going to put some of these crushed shells in the base there, just to cover up the bottoms of the stalks and things. So I'll go and mix up some resin, and then we'll get on with it. I've mixed up just a small amount of normal 1:1 epoxy resin now, and I'm going to mix some in with these shell fragments that we've got here. Shouldn't need too much, it's just enough to coat the shell. So let me just put a little bit in to begin with and see how much we've got. It's all nicely coated, but I just give it a little bit more. That looks good. And then we just put some in the top of the fish. Make sure we've got that down there. Takes quite a bit actually. I might need to mix up a bit more. We want to fill it up now, really. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough. We'll scrape out as much as we can. And spread it around a bit. It's surprising how much it takes, isn't it? That's okay. Let's get some more. It's quite a nice big bag that I got of this. This I got from eBay. Let's get more resin in with it. Make sure that's all coated. Probably got too much now. Bring it right the way up to the end of his tail there. There we are. So we'll leave that to cure now, and then we can come back and demold it in a day. See you soon. This is all cured up, so now we just need to demold it and see how it's come out. Not sure which end is the best one to start with. Let's try going over his nose first, shall we? It might be better to do his tail last, I think, so maybe concentrate on his nose end. Here we go, coming slowly. There we are. And just his tail start to come out now. And there we have him. So that's pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that. I mean, the fish aren't necessarily in the way that I thought or was hoping that they would go in, but I'm pleased with that. It has got a bit of a green tinge to it, which I don't think it's so much the resin as just a reflection of all the plants and everything like that that's in there. But yes, no, I'm really pleased with that. So that is our fish aquarium in a fish. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have and you liked it, please give that like button a press for me and subscribe, and then you will get told of any other videos that we have coming out. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.